Now we are
Are we
here.
gonna do our
Who's the
leveling?
leader?
Leveling only happens when you have a short or long rest. You
That
guys
is
are
the
in the
reason I asked.
you guys are in the middle of a hallway.
It's
Have a
true,
look.
we are.
hmm So,
Should we go back to the hunter's den and rest? We can putz around.
We made a lot of noise just recently, and at the same time, though, I am out of like everything.
That's not the first time.
As am I.
all right. Well, here you are, as we had left you last time. But before we begin this, I'm going to actually cut back to something that had happened earlier. So, Marxus, a while ago, or last session, beginning of last session, the rest of everybody had gone south and had gone to explore further into the citadel where the outcast had been hiding at. You had actually wandered north into the cavern towards where you felt the wind coming from. As you wandered northward, you found a passage went that went into the Underdark, or at least more towards where the Underdark would be. As you went there, you found yourself letting your mind wander, thinking back to things that had happened and other things that had been going on in the previous and in the past, and what had led you here. As you remember, there's a vivid day. It was a spring, and the sun was shining. You could smell the fresh scent of flowers as you and your unit were marching and making your way towards base camp. The rhythmic thumping of boots of you and others going along. As you crest over the hill, you see into the valley your where the army and your unit was setting up. There were tents, hundreds of them. If you remember, the you were serving at that time under the warden of Singorn. Um, they're part of the Elvish Order that needs to see the way the world preserved, and you had signed up with them in naivety, but hoping to be able to change the world for a better place. As you set up camp, I need you to roll me just a perception real quick. Um, Spot on. Your sharp eyes see the warden. Not the warden. Dur. We're not in prison. Um,
Yeah.
sees your leader, um, who is wrong sheet. Who you know as Galagal. He's a drow, but his blue eyes and bald head and ruggedness aside, he was a pretty likable person. Um, you've been able to work with him through a while, and this man, even though he stood up and would show a very human or elvish, drowish, I guess, side of himself to his troops, he was always very stiff and accepting of orders when it uh, came to be. At this point, what you spot is him speaking with another individual. You don't recognize this person, but what you do see of him is that other person stands at 5'3" and but he has a smooth black skin, except for his face, where he has some pock marking around his neck. This man hands over a scroll, and you overhear him say, "This needs to happen tonight, and it must be done." And with that, Gelgal opens the scroll, looks at it. You see a crease of concern cross his face, and he then tucks the scroll away. With that, this stranger leaves. What do you do? Having set up your pack and overhearing this, you have an opportunity to act at this point.
I'll walk up and be like, "Who is that?"
That edgy bastard thinks he can give his commands. That was Cassius Roundtree. He's a commander from a foreign army that we're working with. They've tasked us with the piece of intelligence work, and we're going to do it. Are the men unpacked? And if you look about, you would see that most of them are pretty unpacked and are in the process of setting up their camp space.
I thought we were scheduled to keep moving.
We'll delay a day, but we'll catch up at double base. Have the men get up and set ready for a run. Pack light. Pack quick. Make sure you have your bows. And pitch.
Is everything okay?
Roll me a sense motive. Or an intuition, I guess. I'm forgetting what it's called.
Insight.
Insight, that's the one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know that it seems like he's acting a little out of place, but you think that it might just be because you've been marching for the last 20 hours and he does seem a bit winded. With that, the day passes. Assuming you follow orders, you are ready at the end of the day. And the sun setting, you and your men follow him as you approach the evening fire, where he's getting you lined up. You see the same scroll that he had earlier. He reads over it once more and he throws it to the flames. All right, gather around. It's time for us to move out. Everybody gather some pitch and follow. We head southwest. With that, most of the men pick up pace. Hooah! And they follow. They follow, and you march well into the evening, well after dark. And as you arrive eventually, you arrive at what looks to be a village.
What
All
are
right.
we doing here?
We're to obtain an item from the center of this village. which we've been led to believe that intelligence is stating that that item is here. There's another team that's going to be moving in to be able to retrieve that item. We are to provide them cover and provide them distraction tactics as they move out and away. We look for the sign. Two lit arrows into the night.
What's the item?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Soldier, they were not in my orders. Line up, fall in rank. And he turns about and talks to his second, and they repeat the orders down through the rest of the 20 men that are with you. Not too much further beyond this. You see in the dark night sky 2 lights fire up in a high arc. That's a sign. Go now, set fire to all. And with that, majority of the men move forward, quiet and low, and begin to set fire to the space. As you wander, as you follow in, are you following in? What are you doing?
Really, at this point, kind of be wide-eyed, like, what the hell are you doing?
So as you follow in, you see, roll me another perception check real quick. Jeez, goddamn, you're spot on. You see the other team moving out and running away to the south, and you hear alarms and klaxons starting to sound inside of the village. The team that is running to the south, you see only about four individuals. You can't tell what gender, species they are, but they stand about your height. They run low. 2 of them running forward with two behind. In between the tailing 2, there's what seems to be a large basket or vase. You can't tell what it's made from at this distance and in this dark. But what you do see for sure is that there's a faint green glow with a thing that is moving with them in that. And that's when you start to hear the screams. The village bursts into flames as the army and you, I don't know if you personally would participate in this, but you see burning and the screams of not just that, of people that are fighting, but those that are women, those that are children. These are families. Quick fighting ensues, and the military and army that's here beats them down as they are not prepared to be able to defend against such well-trained soldiers. You hear this chaos clashing all about you. You see the people of innocent dying all about you, laying at your ground. The blood of a child rolling across the ground. Innocence and life stolen. What do you do?
I, in a blind panic and confusion and just horror, kind of just
Drop down. brown and cotton candy.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cotton candy hair. Okay.
Thanks.
That's how it rolls.
Thanks, honey.
Okay.
Super serious moment. Cotton candy.
While inhaling your chewing gum, by the way. Which you're
I'm watching.
vehemently chewing.
So I'm watching children die, and I'm playing with my cotton candy.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Swirling it around your finger.
Okay, honey.
Allow me to change. Chaotic evil.
Sorry.
So, kind of being in shock and panic and just watching everything. At this point, I would run to find. I forget his name already, but the leader
Gilgal.
of our squad, Gilgal. I'd run up and find him and just grab him and be like, "What the hell is this?"
So you find him.
This isn't what we do.
This is what we do.
No, it's not.
Get to work. And he takes his sword and he points it at you, holding it close to your chest. Obey your orders, soldier. And he holds for a moment. Make your decision.
I sent you a whisper.
You certainly would have known that at that time. You can try.
Okay. Just still inside, like witnessing all that I am. I pretty much take a step back, like batting his sword away with the back of my hand, and pull my sword out and be like, "No, I won't do this. This needs to stop. Call it off."
With that, he whistles. Ah, goddamn. And he gets 2, 3 of the other men. And he just gives a signal, kill him. And they dive on you.
So as they would do that, I still feeling anger towards him at this point and knowing I can't take them, like 2 of them on at the same time. I'm going to try and pull the sneak move. And I would cast my Misty Step, which I can't do it now because we haven't rested, so it won't let me use it. But
Yeah, we know what it does.
and I would Misty Step to try and get behind the commander.
So you fall out from underneath him and appear behind him, not catching him by surprise because he knows and he taught you that move. If you're going to try to hit him.
Yeah, I'll try and hit him with my sword.
Go ahead and roll damage. You stab him and cut deep into his arm. He reels back. What he does at this point is he steps back, and away from you is his men fallen in front of you, and they begin to chase you and give you pursuit. You've hurt him, but you've not killed him. Do you run or do you fight?
At that point, I would probably run, knowing that I probably wouldn't be able to beat them.
So you run and disappear into the darkness. They chase you for a short bit, but not enough to be able to get away. You know that there's going to be repercussions of this. You know that that is going to bring you back and haunt you later. And as you remember this, you find yourself looking back at that hole that stares deeper into the Underdark. You think to yourself, no, I shouldn't leave. I shouldn't leave yet. And you take that moment and you turn about. And that's when you wandered back to find them. All right. So, end scene, that happened a little bit ago. So now we've had a few other things happen, and here we are. Mogami has discovered that fire snakes kind of suck, and the rest of you have been able to chase off the goblins and convince them that it's in their best interest to no longer be here. What are your guys' next actions?
Loot the fire snake.
Okay. It's hot to the touch. And you don't find anything on it, but you feel like you could probably make some pretty good jerky from the snake.
Spicy jerky.
Self-cooking jerky. Since it's, yeah.
Make some fire wine.
So,
Fire brandy or fire whiskey. Or...
who's up for a rest?
Yeah,
I-
I am.
I could use a rest.
Sure, why not?
All right. Do you want a short rest, or you just want to call it a night?
You're probably not going to want to try to rest a full 8 hours inside of here.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. Because if we don't do a long rest, we should go somewhere.
I only need 4 hours to get a long rest.
Yeah, you do. They don't. Or strike that, reverse it.
They need 8 hours. I only need 4.
Right. Well, short rest is about an hour. So you would need to find a place to hole up.
And hole up in the shit room.
No.
So if we do a short rest and level up, do we gain everything back?
Short rest is still going to just be you rolling your spent hit die. Leveling up is just going to be leveling up. But yeah, with that you would regain your hit die.
They're wondering if they get their spells back.
Sure, I guess.
Sure. What if we took a long rest? We're boss.
You probably don't have that much time. You've gotten rid of half of the people that are down here. If
We
you
might need to just keep to try and find a spot.
if you it occurs to some of you that have been in fights before that if you decide to leave the dungeon or decide to try to take 8 hours to rest somewhere, you may actually end up having your quarry run away and get away from you.
DM, this guy's not wrong.
I look at the half orcs like, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that deity.
Huh? Oh, you meet him every time you get, well, not every time you get drunk, but at a certain times, if you get just right a bit drunk, you can hear him in your head.
You and your deities.
I've been around lots of places. You meet new people, learn new things, fight new.
But should we just take a quick short rest and then get back to work?
Damn.
Can only give ourselves about an hour.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so has anyone seen what this? Oh yes, we did. Never mind.
By the way, who has a light source out right now? Because it is still pretty dark down here, other than the glowing fungus.
Light source. Who needs that?
Says the
Me-
person who can see
Wow.
everywhere.
Hi.
Mogami does.
I have a magical candle.
It truly is.
What about the
magical.
fight? Well, no, it's dead.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So, what are you guys? What are you guys doing? Where are you going? What resource or where is it that you're actually kind of figuring we'll
We
crash?
should
into?
just go back. Or pick a room and
Well, besides
bar the door.
besides the snake, was this room here relatively open and clear?
Yeah, but
I-
you don't. You could ask Casey.
As- I walked towards like as far as I can tell, that was the only thing in here. But there was a bunch of holes, and the fire that came out of the one hole. So I'm not sure if it was just the one, and I picked the wrong hole to look into.
Giggity.
I'm not familiar with this term giggity. What kind of language is that?
Well, that's different language from a different land. And don't worry about it too much.
Huh.
We could always just go back to the goblins, pick a room, and bar the door.
That's an option.
And by goblins, I mean.
Guys,
Sure.
not we're on the city for a while.
Well, yeah, but who wants to stay in a 4 corridor for an hour?
That's why Marcus was suggesting the room
Fire
that
first.
that's in here with the tree and stuff.
Whatever works.
Okay. So, where is it that you're? Where is it that you guys are crashing?
Let's not forget Orcish dude.
Yo, what
Yeah.
up?
You guys kind of murdered a goblin, and I hid the body for you. Who knows if they found it by now?
Well, and you're pretty good at hiding things. I think. You've gotta be if you're doing what you are.
I just look over the rooms like out of how many references can you say that you have experience of him hiding stuff?
People like him.
That sounds kind of racist.
There's lots of them.
Orcs are always racist.
With this Urki
What do you
kind
think,
of
Urki?
walks into the room where you guys are. Well, this looks as good as space as any. You said there were holes in here?
Yeah, there's a couple in the center area around where we were, and some around the top and going around the edges.
May as well have the balls to check them out. Urki goes up and tries to take a perception. Looks fine to me. I don't think there's anything else in here. He kind of pokes his hand inside of a few of them. Yeah, nothing.
Mind if I take a look?
Go nuts. Go nuts. I think it's fine, but whatever.
Okay, I believe you.
Yep. As you look around, you don't see anything else to be living here. You definitely do see that like there's a lot of burrowings that had happened here, but you think that it's probably just fine. Interesting.
One time. Well, might as well sit down, relax for an hour.
So, with that, you shut the door. And with that, yep, with that, you guys have
Fine.
about an hour that you're killing. Urki sits down. He takes a short rest. Let's see. 1d6. So that's going to be a d6 for him. So
You're cutting out on my end.
cool. Sorry, I'm on open.
Okay.
So we're just doing a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a short rest.
And I'll be doing my Song of Rest.
What's that?
During a short rest, friendly creatures you perform regain additional hit points when they spend hit. So pretty much it's a 1d6 additional hit dice recovery.
You want to roll a d6 and we'll just all take it.
All right.
Cool.
Never mind. Bard's useless.
Well, Urki feels a little better. All right. For everyone else, go ahead and mark short rest on your sheet in D&D
To
Beyond.
be fair, I am tired. I have nothing left.
Tired for 20 hours. Tired.
Mhm.
Marching.
Well, about tired is it gets really tired when you're not sleeping.
Look, you're always tired.
Because I'm standing right now, but that's not the point.
Oh, wow.
There's a difference between drunk and drinking.
What is
No.
it? D4, you said?
For what?
Or whatever.
You guys are cutting
Your
out
hit die.
a little bit.
Whatever your hit die is.
Yeah, just look at D&D Beyond and it should say what your hit dice is.
Let's see.
For you, your hit die should be D. Oh, I don't remember.
Well, it's a D4 on my dagger, but D6. No, wait, no, that's
Your
not
hit die,
That's
not,
your
not
weapon,
your damage
not
die.
your
Yeah.
dagger.
it.
I'm going to heal myself with my dagger. Ow, that hurts.
Healing dagger, you betrayed me.
How dare you?
You know, there's actually a class like that for clerics. You stab them, but you heal them. So like it hurts like hell, but
Yeah. Okay.
Die,
So-
just blind.
That would be a sweet cursed item.
It damages you, but it heals you just a little bit more.
Well, if you're looking at D&D Beyond and you click on your character, well, that tells you. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. You click on your character and then you go to. Wow, this is a long way around it, but you can click on your character to go to manage levels, and then it will tell you your hit dice.
Will be in there
Nice.
anyways. So yeah.
Mine says
It's-
2d12.
Mine's a 2d8, so
So just 1d8.
+1.
7.
Yay.
I'm overhealed.
Not soon. All right, guys, let's go ahead and in your character sheet, go ahead and do the hard thing of leveling up. So you should just be able to click on your character, get the drop down, go to manage experience, and then to the right, go ahead and set level. Boop.
So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to pick up one level of fighter. Can I do that?
Probably not here. You'd have to probably actually train with someone.
Huh?
You would probably have to train with someone to do that.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you kind of cut out.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
Aren't we level 3 now?
Yeah.
Should be. Server settings. All right, there we are. Let's see if this does any better. Yay, Discord. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see how that works. All right. So, let's go ahead. Casey, you already had applied that. So you're level 3. Does anybody have any new spells or anything that I need to look at real quick that would have popped with level 3?
Cutting out
So-
again.
Does
What about level 3?
anybody have any new spells or skills or anything that we would need to look at?
Any new spells?
Or skills?
I was wondering level in another class. You
I
cut
know.
out, so I didn't hear me.
Well, what I said was basically you probably would need to train with someone. And
So no.
you're in a dungeon underground. So if you wanted
Dungeon
to,
Underground.
I would let you hold on to that level and you could apply it later. But that's up to you.
No, it's fine.
So that's
Here.
totally your call in regards with that. Okay, so
I'll try it on a different one.
and I'm going to have to check 5th SRD real quick just because I need to see if you guys actually did have anything new that pops up with your characters. So classes. Grog, we're going to do you first. So you'll want to go to your character sheet in here and adjust what you have. Primal Path is the new thing that you should have access to. And so that's going to be here, Primal Path. Boop, there we go. So add that to you. And you now have 3 rages per day instead of the 2. And your rage damage is still +2, proficiency is still +2. You just got Primal Path. All right. Go ahead and make sure that you adjust your health or your maximum health to match.
Does that just add my hit die? That's at 3d12 right now.
It should roll it.
So my max hit
should-
points, I guess, would be.
Well, I'm showing you now with a max of 32,
Yeah.
and so that would just be, that would just be that there. All right, Marxus, let's do you next.
I was full health when before I leveled, so do I keep my full health?
We're going to say that you increase the difference. So if you were at
24.
then it's going to end up bumping you up a bit. Yeah. So all right. So Marxus, let's see, classes, rogue, right?
Yep.
So, you get to choose
five
a-
choice.
You get to choose a roguish archetype, which, I mean, what archetype are you wanting to choose? If you're looking in Beyond, you'll see more options there.
I chose Mastermind.
Mastermind. Okay.
And then how do I access the books, Casey, you got? So, because you said I got more Primal Pass or something.
That's going to be under,
If
like, if you go
if
to,
you, the D&D character sheets would actually have them wide, but if you need to look at them like individually, you can go. You should be able to just look at them through the compendium if you go to like
compendium
classes barbarian.
rules. Yeah. And so on and so forth. So that'll show.
Which book? Sorry. Oh,
Those will be automatically placed on the list to make it easier to read through.
Yeah, but if you're wanting to find it, like, I mean, you could click search everything up at the top and type it in. It'll get you there. Okay, so Mastermind for Marxist, I'll have to build that.
I've also learned 2 new languages because of the Master of Intrigue skill.
Okay. Go ahead and just, because you're in a dungeon, just keep a note of those and take that into consideration. I'll talk to you afterwards, and we'll get things updated for you. Did you update your health and hit die? Yeah, you should be 1818 now,
No.
and 3 hit die. Okay, so
I added the languages to my character sheet on 2.
okay. Okay. All right, there we are. And then Norn, we got you here. So what is it that you gain? Norn, you're cleric. No new feats, but you do go up. You now have 4 level 1 spells. And access to 2 level 2 spells. What spells is it that you would be adding? Or wait, no, it's not done like that. You only have to cast. Cleric spells. And so 2 level 2s. I forget, are you limited by the spells that you can know? Oh, nope, you can be able to cast lesser. Okay, so you got lesser restoration and spiritual weapon, which is a fun one.
Wait, what?
Your character
Oh yeah,
sheet.
as cleric, yeah. And then I was able to choose one more prayer of healing. So in second level.
I don't see that. Let me refresh my page. All right, so okay, those are not in the compendium, so I will have to build them. Here, let me see if I can do this real quick for us. Restoration. And that's going to be this save. I'm going to take just a minute to build out these 3 spells. What is it that you guys are doing while you're resting?
While I'm resting in my meditation, I'm going over the languages that I've encountered. In this case, Goblin and Draconic, and pretty much learning them.
I'm going to sit of Norn and try to figure out the book and the feather that we retrieved from the book.
Okay. Norn, your spellcasting is wisdom or charisma? I'm forgetting.
Wisdom.
Okay.
I sure hope it's not charisma.
All right. Sorry. Well, you guys can touch and speculate about it. I'm going to be focusing on this for just a second. Sorry.
All right, I'm just trying to help with the level up process on my side, but I think that's all I can really do on my side.
And then,
Yeah, the only thing left I think I have to add is one new spell.
this does not require concentration, tax healing. All right, then we'll be able to mark that you have 2.
Holy shit.
Okay, there's that one.
So I'm guessing you found something good to say oh shit for.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? We are all curious.
Well, I'm not down this route, but the Path of the Zealot, you get Warrior of the Gods. At 3rd level, your soul is marked for endless battle. If a spell such as Raise Dead has the sole effect of restoring you to life, but not undeath, the caster doesn't need material components to cast a spell on you.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay, so there's that. Spell damage is going to be 2d8 plus 3, but that 3 is coming from your proficiency and your wisdom, I believe. Nope, just straight up wisdom, so it's just 2d8. Does healing damage. The duration is instantaneous. Chuck, if you want to try out your lesser restoration, we can just reset it. I just want to make sure it's actually working. I will need to add art to it in a minute, but I don't have art for it. Material components. There is none. Is this the second level thing here? Is that ritual?
Yeah.
Prayer of healing?
Yeah, prayer of healing, 2nd level. Mm-hmm.
It's ritual? Okay.
Is it
Okay, so that'll take you 10
ritual?
Well,
Let me I'll do a quick.
Oh my god, it just... FML, copy.
Prayer healing is not a ritual.
Yeah, so I won't need to tag it as ritual. This is a 2nd level evocation, spellcasting, wisdom, spell type, healing, casting time 10 minutes.
wait, say it again.
30 feet. Spell damage formula. Sorry, 2d8. Healing type. Duration is instantaneous. Verbal. There's no All right. Cool. All right, you have Prayer of Healing showing up now. So go ahead and try that, see if it works for you, and then
Cool. Actually, Prayer of Healing is supposed to be a 2d8 plus the spellcaster ability modifier.
so is that
Does that equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting
Yeah,
ability
okay.
modifier?
Perfect.
no, that's
Oh,
just
I was looking at the thing below. Sorry.
Oh,
no, that is not adding your modifier for some reason. Let me I'll check that in a second. What would your spiritual weapon actually be? Because it's saying you create a floating weapon.
Wait, what?
The weapon can take whatever form you choose. What does your spiritual weapon look like? Tell us about your spirit animal, Norn.
I'd probably say a really large warhammer.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh la 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 lollipop. Roll for damage.
All right, spellcasting ability. This is wisdom. Yeah, so I'm going to classify it as a spell attack for right now, but it's a little bit different. This will take a bonus action to be able to cast. The range is 60 feet. And the formula is damage type is going to be force. Spell duration is 1 minute. And verbal and somatic. No material components. Cool. Does it require concentration? No, it does not. Cool. So spiritual weapon. That looks right. As does that. All right, let's take a look at... Was it Luster Restoration or the other here that was acting wonk?
It was Prayer of Healing.
Okay, Prayer of Healing should be better now. All right, so there we are. And you need to update your HP to be...
Nice.
and 1060. There. Okay, so there's that. Here's this. I think that's everything for your character. Is that right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. All right, there we are. Okay, Mogami, did we need to look at you?
Not sure. I did most of the thing itself, except the suggestion.
You need the spell suggestion. Spell list, bard spells. Suggestion.
Level 2 hit spell slots.
Right. Looks like this one requires concentration. So second level. What school is this under? Could you look that up for me, Casey? Also, your spellcasting is charisma, right? And this is a saving throw that they have to make.
Sorry, you cut out. What'd you say?
Could you look up the spell of school, the spell school of suggestion, and also
What's here?
this
Enchantment.
is
Will you stop cutting out? Yeah, it's enchantment. And you're not cutting out, my headset cut out.
okay. Wisdom save. So this is a saving throw. Saving throw. Casting
Yeah,
times.
we require a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Yep. Spell range is going to be 30 feet. Spell damage, there's none. Damage type, there is none. Duration. It's concentration, but 8 hours. And verbal and material. Oh, hey! So you need a snake's tongue and either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil. Good thing you just killed a snake. And what is your spell casting? How many spells do you have now? Cleric. Nope. Bard. So at third level, 4 and 2.
Yeah, 4 and 2.
Okay, there you are. Okay. Anybody else? Anything else?
I think that's everything for me.
Let's see. I think I gained 1 point to hit, to attack.
So for you, your proficiency goes up. Is that what you're saying?
No, like the hit DC, to be able to hit people, has gone up by 1. Does that make sense?
Not quite.
Well, kind of like, so you roll your, it's your hit bonus. Sorry, hit bonus.
That's your proficiency bonus, mate.
So I'm looking at D&D Beyond that says hit/DC is +3.
Where is it referencing that? Link me.
The actions in the attack. So it says actions.
So the +2 of that is coming from there. Dude, that's so the 3 on your mace.
Mm-hmm.
two of that hit DC. That modifier is coming from your proficiency bonus. One of
Okay.
that is coming from your strength.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then for your crossbow, it's your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier. 2 and 2 is 4.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
And your guiding bolt is just your spellcasting, which is charisma plus proficiency. So 3 and 2 is 5. So that's where those numbers are coming from.
So the more you level, you don't get better at hitting things.
If you look at the chart here, I will link this to you in here over
Yeah.
in Dungeon Diving. Take a look at that. You'll see that your proficiency bonus does climb over levels.
Oh, okay. But it hasn't gone up. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. So, yeah, you look good. I mean, minus this one spell that keeps adding itself in cantrips. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Sweet. All right.
All right, we'll just mark this. And wait, did I change that? You had spent all of your level 1 spells, and I don't think you get them back from short rest, do you?
We don't get back.
No.
We don't get back spells
So-
now. Not for short rest.
So let's see.
You should have
I
one.
would have one left after leveling up.
Yeah, so make sure you change that on your sheet so it's matching.
Done.
But yeah, with that, you guys are good.
Well, I still need to pick my primal path. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Have you already picked that, or
I'm still looking.
okay? Well, let me know, and if you let me know before we start in a fight or anything, then we're going to be able to do something with it. All right, so you guys have rested. It's been 30 or 40 minutes. What are your guys' next actions?
Put the feather inside the book. Close the book. Hand it back to Norn. Wrap up my notebook. Put it back in my thing. My little bag. Ask Erky, you don't look like you heal very much. Sorry, that was out of character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still tough.
All right. So what are we doing?
That's up to you guys. I think we probably should press deeper, Arky says.
I agree. I second him.
Stepping back.
And I guess I'll follow Norn.
All right, stepping back out into the hallway. It is dark, and the air is musty, but you don't hear anything other than your own steps on the worn and rotting carpet beneath your feet. Everyone here, or did Marxus Norn need
Nope,
to
I'm
step
here.
away? Okay. All right. So, yeah. Next steps. What you doing?
Gonna wait for Marxus and Grog to get up here.
Sorry, I'm still looking.
All right. Which way do we want to go? Straight up or to the right?
Let's try straight up.
Okay.
All right, straight it is, I guess.
Okay. So you guys are headed up here.
Yep.
Okay. You find another door at the end of this hallway space here. What are you guys doing?
Is it locked?
You try the door. It doesn't seem like it's locked.
Can we try and stealthily open it to see what's inside?
Go ahead and roll me a check for that.
Mm,
If there's anything in here, you can't see it. Seems like it's another garden space like what you guys were running into before, though.
Here, sounds like the music just got louder.
Sorry, that was me.
All right. Do we keep going or do we go to the other door?
As you guys are making up your mind, you thought you heard something in the distance, but seems like it was nothing. Just a tick, 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 tick. Rock falling down and hitting other rock.
In this room?
Now farther back. Down towards here.
Can I roll a perception check?
You can roll whatever you want, Casey. By the way, Urky is up there with you guys at this point. Sorry, I forgot about him.
All right. Also, is he? Did he get his health back from the short rest or no?
Um,
I'm gonna roll perception too.
yeah.
yeah, did we ever decide if I went back up to 4 or if I stayed at 24?
You went back up minus whatever you had gained. So if you were short rest, you can spend as many hip die as you have to be able to regain health, and then level up. I was just saying, take the difference.
Take the difference. What's 6 or 12?
Sorry, take the difference of the. So you're at 24. What are you supposed to be at now?
32.
So 32 is the max.
32 is max health, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just take the 32. I don't care. So yeah, Casey, or Mogami back here. As you look back at the sound, I just think it's rocks. It just looks like nothing's back there. You don't see any movement.
All right.
All right. So whatever you guys are doing.
So are we going? Are we going to the top or are we going around this corner, Norton?
Well, nothing in there, right?
You're there. I think this is what he's talking about.
Right. So there's nothing in this room, right?
Not that you can see, but none of you have actually stuck your damn head in the room, so like you'd know either.
Yeah, that's what I was
Do it,
wondering.
Francis,
Because I
do it.
was there, but then all of a sudden Norton started heading south. It's like,
Nah, I didn't see anything.
I'll go in if it'll let me.
Okay. It is an empty room. It's similar to the other garden spaces that you've seen. The only difference is that you do see a door that's in the south and west of the room.
Hey, guys, there's a door right here. I'll check the door.
Okay. This one's not locked as well. If you jiggle the handle.
It's unlocked. Should I open it or should I wait till everyone's in here?
What? Sorry.
I don't. I think we're the only ones playing. Let's do this.
All right. I open the door.
The bard opens the door and
Don't say
immediately
like that.
dies. No, nothing happens.
God.
It's a very spooky door.
All right, and I'm there.
Stay out of me.
Giggity. That's gross.
There we go.
What are we seeing? Yeah.
So you are seeing boop boop. This. Where's that? Where is the thing I need to click on? Boop. So Casey, as you wander forward, you see that there's a dragon-carved granite block that lines this chamber's wall and ceiling. It towers above you by about 20 or 30 feet as this room in the small hallway that you're walking down opens up into a very large room. A huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the curvature along the western wall. Its eye sockets of the dragon are empty, but there's a glow that lingers there, providing reddish light throughout the chamber. The radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings. A 5-foot diameter circular black tile of dark stone is set in the center of the floor in front of the dragon statue. Runes are carved around the circular tile's inner edge.
Alright. I'm gonna walk in a bit more and raise my lantern up to get for a light. And like, guys, there's like a really, really big dragon statue in here.
Casey, you notice that there's also a door along the upper left of the room.
And there's another door as well, guys.
Hey, Orc, come touch these runes.
Okay. Wait, that's magic. Fuck you.
Now,
Oh, I love it.
sir, am I able to examine the runes?
They look like they're in Draconic.
Hey, I just learned Draconic.
You learned Draconic?
It came with my new archetype.
That's me talking in character.
Yes, I learned Draconic. Unlike you, I don't need to study.
You're not quite sure if he's known Draconic all along or if he's just actually picked it up.
I squint my eyes. I'll squint my eyes at him. It's like, what are you up to?
Like I need to tell you.
Are you going to read the runes?
I will read the runes.
All right.
Wait. Last time somebody read Draconic words, this ended badly for us.
This
Don't
is
read it out loud then.
this is
Too
what
late.
you
I'm
see.
reading them. Huh. Interesting. The runes, which I will say in common since you're so panicked, say, "Let the sorceress power illuminate my spirit."
Well, we have no sorcerers here, so. Sorry, joke.
Well, the Norn is magical.
The joke dies as you let it out, and you're like, this just feels like my other Tuesday night.
Sorry, halfling joke for halfling crowds.
Yeah, I came up short.
Get out.
That one hurt. Gonna
Alright.
try to sneakily open the door.
Roll me perception.
Who?
You.
Me?
you, and you.
So everyone,
Sure.
that is persuasion. That's not what I want.
Don't want.
Interesting. All right. Well, good news. You guys aren't surprised. Oh, I need to throw these guys out. Leave combat, leave combat. There we are. No, disable, confirm. There we go. Enable.
Oh,
All right, so
I know what I want.
Charles.
It gave me 2 times to roll. I don't know why.
Okay. So, as you go and you reach for the door, you see this spectral thing appear out of the corner of your eye, and it comes over. And here, let me see if I can send you the guys' art. This art. So,
Wait, who sees this?
We do.
all y'all.
Everybody?
Yeah,
Oh.
he failed his stealth check. So,
Who fucking woke the dead?
Yes, I
Okay,
just
me.
said that to everybody.
So this thing bursts out, and
I've got. I think I'm.
yeah, and it tries to attack you, Charles.
I can't decide.
Look at it go.
I probably did, but whatever.
10 hit.
No, not through my armor unless it's like a special thing.
Nope, it's not a touch. So
It's
so
my
like
armor.
this this spectral thing, you can see its loose wispy self like darting around. It tries to grab at you. You see it just in time to be able to dive out of it, and it just tries to go and get a hold on you. Its red eyes stare into you as though it was wishing for you to be able to join it. That is its round. Norn, you are up. Mogami, you are on deck. Go.
Hmm.
All right, that's a wisdom save. No, dex. My bad.
I can't decide.
Fails it. Roll that damage. And what type of damage
Ah.
is this again?
Radiant, so. Wow, light or holy, I'm assuming?
Yep, well, fortunately, it is not resistant against that. Gotta love undead. All right. So that was a action for you.
Correct, yes.
So you have a move that you can spend, and you have a bonus action that you can spend.
I don't. Spiritual weapon might be fun, but I don't want to waste a level 2 spell. Alright, I'm done.
You say now while you're still alive.
All right, so Here's that sound. Sorry, we're going to go ahead. All right. Mogami, you are up. Grog, you're on deck. Mogami, what are you doing? You see this thing try to come at him.
Get away
Quick
from
word.
you. What are you like some kind of just like? I
Thing.
completely lost my train of thought.
Oh wow.
Let's all stand around and clap for the
You
lovely
you you,
insults
sh-
that are
you, sh-
Mogami.
you showed him.
Well, this means that they're not worth it.
You did well, Mogami. Don't listen to these haters.
All right, so,
Spell this T of 13 for wisdom.
right.
No, was it wisdom? Yes.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
it's wisdom. All right, roll that damage.
First one's up, right? The other one, that's mine.
Also, this, what type of damage is this again? Cantrip, instantaneous,
Psychic.
psychic.
Yep.
Okay. It takes the hit from that. All
And
right.
he'll have it disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Clicky clicky.
Grog, you're up. Marxus,
Oh,
you're
so
on
combat
deck.
music is kind of loud.
What?
I must have here. Let me check my system sound here because I think that explains a lot. There we go. That explains a lot.
I'm gonna throw a mace at it.
Cool beans. So you move to the side, pull out your mace. What's your? I know that that's adding in the other stat. What's your dex? Oh no! Wait, no wait. You can use them interchange. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
No, I'm not. 7.
Okay. Mace is bludgeoning.
It is.
Okay. Well, that hits him. It hurts him. Not very much though.
Eh. I do what I can to piss off people.
You threw the mace.
Yeah, of course. I'm not
Catch!
getting close to
Beautiful.
that thing.
It's too bad, because don't you have a secondary attack if you're in range?
Yeah, I can use 2-weapon fighting, but
Yeah, that's an action, a standard action of its own though. So
I ain't getting close to that thing.
I
I'm over here.
didn't realize you were so superstitious, Grok.
he's a pirate.
Hey, Grandma. Well, Grandpa always said to avoid ghosts. Grandma said to avoid magic.
What was Grandpa and Grandma's names? I'm not writing these down. I promise.
I think Grandma was Ao. The beginning of. Oh, hold on.
Grandma
I got a better idea. I got a
Okay.
better idea.
All
I was
right,
hoping for a gin and tonic.
Marxus, you're up,
No.
and Urki is on deck.
I don't really have anything magic, so the best that I will do at this point is whip out my bow and shoot an arrow at it.
It's super effective.
It barely hits. Somehow, roll your damage.
For barely hitting it, frickin'.
Yeah, well, Yeah, it doesn't really help you much there, though. This thing is resistant. So
With my
Your-
last,
your arrow looses, it pierces through him, but it seems like it pierces through mist just as much as it would have hit him. Go ahead. Sorry, what are you doing else?
so I couldn't add it. Couldn't figure out how. But with my mastermind archetype, I gain the bonus action help, and with help, I can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within, aid an attacking creature where I can feign distract the target or in some other way team up to make the ally's attack more effective. And if the ally's attack is after or not during my turn, wait, if your ally attacks the target before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage.
Okay, yeah, you still have your bonus action, you still have your move action, so in order to do that you probably who are you helping?
I would come up here and help Norn since he's got the holy damage.
All right, I'm going to say that you're going to have to be in contact with this person if you're going to aid them and ally them in attacking a creature.
Okay.
So you step up, and this thing is taller than you. But, yep, there you go. Mark
So
your...
if I use Sacred Flame on it, would it do disadvantage on its roll?
No, it has disadvantage from Casey's Vicious Mockery on its attack rolls. So Urki comes up and around. What's going on? And steps out, sees the thing. Oh God, what is that? And Urki's going to go ahead and he grabs a coin out of his pouch, casts light onto it, and throws the coin over in this direction. Oh, that's perfect, Grog. That's perfect. And so, flipping that like a pale white light illuminates this, and shadows dance across the space as the area becomes lighter. That is Urki's turn. Shadow continues to try to attack. Tries to attack you again, Norn. At disadvantage. So there we are. So, having done that, he tries to move back and away. You have a reaction if you want to spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and spend your guys' reactions if you want to.
Crit.
That is a crit. Roll damage at crit.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
That is...
Still.
Sorry, what damage this guy does is... Is that slashing or bludgeoning that your Warhammer would be doing?
Probably bludgeoning.
Okay. So that hits it pretty good. Marxus, were you taking a reaction against him?
Yeah, I'd try and shoot him with my bow if he's running away.
He's not running, but go ahead and take a reaction as he's stepping away. Wow, go ahead.
Nice.
Oh, that was a crit. Nice.
Again.
Take him down.
All right. And how do you want to do this?
Crying about it. Needs to
Not
report
sure. It's a
to-
ghost. Like, would my arrow just like hit it and it would just?
Pretty much. As your arrow hits it, it hits actually what inside of it looks like a small gem, shattering. The ghost just dissipates and disappears into the void. You're not sure if it's dead or if it's just gone, but it's no longer here.
Nicely done, Marxus.
So we're out of combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Well, I can't decide between two paths at the moment. So I'm looking for outside opinion.
What is it that you're looking for?
I'm looking at the path of the Zealot and the path of the Storm Herald. I'm not
Stormherald, huh? Interesting. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, why don't you guys take a look at that? What do you get, Chuck, Marxus? What are you guys doing at this point? While you two are talking about that.
Want to look in the door, Marxus? You're stealthy, right? Battle?
Baby,
Indeed.
what do you think, Chuck?
For what?
The path of the Storm Herald or the path of the Zealot? Zealot? Probably Zealot.
I'm always with the Storm Father.
That makes perfect sense.
Richard, I think Storm Herald with the Storm Aura being C would make sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
But let me take a look at the Zealot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really see the classes, so I can't give you a good opinion. I'm going based on name, so.
Yeah, yeah.
You should be able to see him through the compendium now, since I'm sharing the things to you. Okay.
I just
I'm opening up. Sorry.
you're opening the door.
Oh no, sorry. I'm opening up the compendium.
Oh god, the Zealot thing would be so broken, I think. Should we take a look at this again for Zealot? I mean, for Storm Herald.
What was it, Xanthars? You're finding that in?
I don't know about the books, but pretty much,
Yeah, it is Xantar's guide to everything.
yeah, I'm able to see it right in the character class list. If you go with Storm Herald and you go with the sea thing, since you're a pirate, at level 6,
I think
you
that
get the,
I think that you would like the Storm Herald.
like at level 6, you get the lightning resistance if you go sea, and you can breathe underwater. You also gain swimming speed up to 30 feet.
I think
Yeah,
that
it makes perfect sense for my character.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that would match the backstory that you talked with me a bit better as well.
All right, we'll set that up the way that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. And set that the way it is.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and mark that on there. And then we're going to have to give you this.
Oops. Yeah, well.
Okay, there's that. Details, feat, class, prerequisites. Okay, and we'll find an icon for this eventually, but for right now, I'll go ahead and set this as the icon for it. So that should be in your under your feats tab now.
Okay.
And you chose C, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and
Alright, it's already up in his character sheet. When activated, one creature of your choice takes our damage, Dex, DC
hold on.
12, half damage. Okay, sorry.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just cleaned up the verbiage, so now it should look good.
Don't worry.
So, there you are. All right, so there we go.
Alright. You want to try that door again, guys?
Yeah, let's open the door. Sneaky.
Go ahead and roll.
Only we had a sneaky rogue to do it for us.
Oh, is Marx here? Is he back?
I have no idea.
Well, you try to open the door. And inside you find the following. In here there's leaning and fallen bookshelves that fill the space. Though there's a clear path and a wooden door on the opposite wall. Torn and burnt pages and bindings and scrolls form disordered piles in the corners of this room. This place looks like it once was well cared for, but it's now been
No longer.
trampled on and walked over. But there's still many books and scrolls here.
Hey, look, it's your favorite place, you guys. Books.
Nerd.
Books! Scrolls! I'm home! I immediately started to like just rummaging around looking at the book names and looking through the scrolls.
All right, make me a perception check.
Mogami, or both of us?
Whoever's
Right.
looking, are you digging through the books?
No.
Of course you wouldn't be Grog.
Readings of the devil, we understand.
All right. So Norn, you find a tome of dragon lore, and it's bound in dragon scale leather. It looks like it's written in Draconic.
If only we had a rogue that spoke Draconic.
I'm back.
Hey!
Welcome
I
back.
did it the second time at work.
Casey, as you're going through the room, you find some scrolls.
Yeah.
They seem to be.
Marxist, they found a bunch of books in there, so there'll be a couple hours yet.
You found 2 scrolls that look to be similar to the type of scrolls that you guys have been finding earlier.
So what's this thing written in Draconic?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Wow.
Oh,
Grog wasn't paying attention.
Tome of Dragon Lore or something like that.
And if you want to practice your newfound draconic skills, I'll let you have it.
Sure, hand it over.
There you go.
How to travel around the elemental plane of fire on 2 copper per day. And so Mogami, you got those 2 scrolls.
Yep, I just put them in my notes. I'm gonna put them on my side.
Just get loud again.
They're on my side, but I'll just put the 2 scrolls in my bag for now and identify them later.
Okay.
Stealthily open the door.
And I'll continue looking around while they're looking at the door, I guess.
You don't really find anything. Nord or Marxus, which one of you guys are opening the door?
Marxus has to do it. He's much more stealthy than I am.
Alright, I will stealthily open the door.
Okay. That door doesn't make a squeak as you open it.
Still roll a stealth check.
All right.
Nice.
As you
Door didn't know what happened to it.
as you sneak in, or as you move into this room, you see that there's stairs that are leading down and into space beyond.
So let's see. There's stairs down, but we still haven't checked this area over here, which I'm assuming is just going to be another tree chamber.
Likely, but you don't know.
Before we go down, do we
Well,
want to?
if you want, me and Grog can hurry and do a check, and then if there's something there, I can make a message to you.
You do that.
I'm going to stay here.
More trees. Oh boy.
Oh, you're going with us, Norton? I was only me and Grog go, then
Yeah,
I message you. And...
I'll just be ready just in case.
Last time we let you go out by yourself, you got attacked by a fire snake.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you didn't let me go. I kind of went by myself without saying anything.
Now let's open the door and find out.
Okay.
It sure does take a long time to open the door.
Yeah, that's because I have to open the fucking fog of war and then select the door and then delete it.
This is a heavy door, my friends.
Yeah, you might
open it
want
first.
you might want to use your rage to get you some more strength to open it.
No, that's
Ooh,
ta-da! Holy shit!
skeletons.
And we're in combat.
Send a message to Marcus?
What's he gonna do?
Um,
Die all over them?
Yes.
They're already dead. It's not gonna
Do,
work.
do I even have enough time to send a message?
Nope, you just opened the door. You're going to have to wait your turn.
All right.
All right, so there we are.
I don't know why it asked me to roll twice.
Done that to me before, but not right.
So you kick the door open, and inside you see a whole bunch of skellies. Similar,
Cha, motherfuckers.
similar to what they were doing before. You hear like a little. You hear the rustling of
God
plants,
damn it.
but you're not sure from where. What?
No, I just saw Marx has got 18 and he's not even here.
Oh, he came back to roll, so I'm pretty sure
Well,
he came back to
no,
roll.
he's not here. He's over there.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm-
what's going on.
Yeah. He's like, huh?
I'm
What?
just fucking first.
They left me again. Oh well.
Well, pretty much I said a plan things like okay, and then like more people left than I was anticipating, so I was like, okay.
So you hear the clink clink of this skeleton, bones on bones, moving towards you as it reaches up to be able to strike down at you, Grog, with its shovel. It
Fuck you.
it attacks 11. 11 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Okay, that is that skeleton's turn. Hey, Marxus. Your nose itches as you think, wonder if something's going on.
All of a sudden, can't move by myself for as free as I want. I wonder what's going on.
All right. So that's you. This other skeleton moves up over here and tries to do similar deal to you.
Just barely.
All right. Boom. Plants you straight on the head as you're looking at the other one. You're
I
starting
know
to.
he's gonna get punched in the face first.
Oh, you're starting to get angry. Should not damage him as well. All right. Grog, you're up. Erky's on deck, and then Norn, you're next.
I'm gonna attack him.
Are you doing... What are you doing? 2-weapon attack, or... Just...
Well, we're gonna probably attack him with the battle axe first, and then see if that works. And then if it doesn't, we'll use the 2-weapon fighting. So yeah,
Okay.
use 2-weapon fighting.
Just remember, they're separate actions. So if you tell me your battle axe, then that's an action. If you tell me 2-weapon, then it's the 2.
Okay, we'll go 2-weapon.
Okay.
13.
That's on the nose. You hit him, but it doesn't hurt him.
And then we'll go for the puncher in the face. 24.
Definitely hits him. So while the first blow kind of came off of him, your second one, boom, catches him in the face.
9.
All right.
No,
Stack.
not that one. The other one. The one that hit me.
Oh, my bad. Well, we'll just nope. I'll fix it.
The one that actually did damage to me. Sorry. I should have made that more clear. It's my fault.
All right. Still, they have the same AC. It would have hit him. All right.
Yeah, yes. That.
So you still have your move, and you still have a bonus if you're spending it.
No, 2-weapon fighting is my bonus. When you take an action, when you take the attacked action and attack with a light melee weapon, one hand you can use a bonus action to attack with a different one.
Sorry, I misread that. You're right.
So I attack and then I use a bonus action to attack again.
So you have
So,
your move left and a
not
reaction
going-
if something happens.
If this guy leaves, I want to get ready to punch him in the face.
All right, that would be your reaction. So
I'm gonna go with this one. If the
Yep.
one I just attacked tries to leave, I'm gonna use my reaction to hit him
Okay.
and then end my turn.
Erky just looks over at Marxus and says, "So do you think we'll get out of here soon?"
Hell if I know.
I mean, feels like I've been here forever. And that's his turn. The other skeleton up here is going to go ahead and move down. He's going to take a swing at you, Norn. Shovel to the face.
Fails.
Nope. So,
I'm impervious to shovels.
having grown up around them and been hit plenty of times by shovels, you know how to dodge their attacks. Norn, it's your turn. Mogami, you're on deck.
I just want to make point out that this is twice now that we have match initiatives.
Yeah. We're in sync. I just wish we'd rolled higher.
Bop. All right, what you doing? All right, that
Which
hits.
one?
Yeah, which one is this? Oh, in
That
front of
guy.
you.
In front.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I feel. Ow, what the hell?
You feel cheated somehow.
I
Yeah.
feel cursed.
You hit it? Mogami, you're up.
It's now missing an ear.
It was already missing an ear.
Missing another ear.
What?
See?
I pull out my copper wire, and I whisper into it, Marxus. Now I don't want you. Before I say anything, it's
Hold-
not my fault this time.
Hold
But,
on. Hold on. Message has a limited word count. Doesn't it?
Doesn't matter. It says you point your finger toward a creature within range.
But I can still cast it to 2 objects if I'm familiar with the target.
Oh,
I'm going to say, because you're only about 45 feet away, that the quote unquote cell phone reception isn't quite cut out, but yeah, you got less than this is still your action to be able to do this, so about 6 seconds of it or whatever.
Marxus, now, this isn't my fault, but there's some skeletons we're dealing with right now, and
That's time.
yeah, that's why I stopped. It's like, yeah. And that's an action that I end my turn.
Okay. Cool. You guys hear passively you hear like moving of brushes and trees. Not sure where it's coming from.
The fucking trees.
That's what they do. Norn, one in front of you is coming down on you again with the shovel. It's a counterattack from what you did.
Damn.
And
Barely
Not
beat
that
it.
impervious stuff shovels.
So close.
no! Why is it doing that? Heal.
I'm alright.
Yeah, I know you're okay with it. All right, Marxus, it is your turn. You can
Scratches his ass and does nothing.
you can reply to that message if you wanted to.
hold on.
He screams into it like a baby.
Sorry, wrong number. Marxus, help! This is don't become like. See how many are in there? 4.
I hear this message of Marxus. It's not my fault, but there's is. And I'm like, what the
I think you would have
Yeah.
gotten the skeletons.
Damn halflings causing trouble again.
To be
And
fair, it definitely wasn't really my fault this time. I didn't open the door.
So what are you doing?
I will start making my way down there.
Downtown.
Of
You
course,
walking fast?
down there, I don't really know where they went exactly.
Okay.
You would have heard something about the other door.
So if you want to take the dash action, it basically lets you be able to. You can use your regular move, and then you can be able to use your dash to use your move speed again. So it would let you move 60 feet. Here, I'll help. Doors are hard.
Yeah, it's also harder than holding a baby.
Might want to call out to Urki as well.
You
Oh wait, sorry, I shouldn't be saying that to you. Yeah,
No.
that's you.
no, yeah, you wouldn't know. But
Oh, if you have to pass by Urki, you know, you could say.
if it helps, once you've selected your character, you should be able to just use the arrow keys to move around.
Oh, those
That's-
doors that have slant are a little bit harder.
And
for the
that's-
arrow keys.
Yeah, that's 25.
That'd be 60.
Yeah, about there, 60. All right. So, that's you. I'll go ahead and mark your turn. Oh, I did
Okay.
not mean to hide you.
Oh, that just looks amazing.
All right, so now, boop, there we are. This guy, again, south of you, Grog, tries to attack you again.
Fuck you!
And 17 hit.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god, why is it doing? That should not happen. I swear it's... If I keep it selected over here... That's why. That's why it... Okay, alright, I think I know what I'm doing. So it swings, it hits, and that's it. Your go.
I'm gonna immediately hit it in the face because it's a dick.
Alright, roll for that. That hits. Yeah, go ahead and apply that if you want to, or whatever.
Let me. Nope. Sorry.
Nah, don't worry, I'll get it. But how do you want to do it?
After getting hit twice for this thing, I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna aim for the square mass and then hope that it just falls apart in shambles. Bones go everywhere.
Which it does. It scatters
It's kind of
everywhere.
strong.
It can no longer
Like
hold
that
its
bone
undead
then.
form together.
And then attacking this one. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack again with my battle axe.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Because all that turning and
You got a little dizzy.
yeah.
It happens.
Plus my hand's a little smarting from punching a skeleton in half, so you know. Or punching a skeleton to pieces.
All right. Urki is just like, wait, what? Where'd you go? And turns back to look and is not able to see where Marxus has gone to. With that, this guy here, the robed skeleton on at the north end next to you, Norn, tries to do the same. Push, push. Because he has a buddy. 15 hit.
No.
So, swing and a miss. Skelly comes down just to your left. Sparks fly as it scrapes down along the wall, but doesn't find purchase against you. All right, Norn, you're up. Mogami, you're on deck.
Against the one in front of me.
Okay, that hits.
Well, at least that's better.
And bada bing, solid hit. All right, Mogami, you're up.
But they open the door and there's 4 skeletons on the other side. I'm sorry, the call ended. Sure, I have.
This one.
Sure, I have partial view on the one right here.
Mm-hmm. Because you can be able to see from your corner to corner.
All right, so I don't use Resist Mockery on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot my joke. I had it ready. I had it ready before the message.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save. Sorry.
Okay, don't forget to cast it. Just so you got your die roll. Well, he made it.
Yeah.
That's what you get for not writing down jokes. All right. So
What's the deal with airline foods?
it's like, what's an airline? So you still have a move action and a bonus.
No, I'm still gonna end it.
Okay. All right. Oh, great. It did the thing. All right, this. Come on, don't do that. There. All right, so Mr. Skellington right here in front of you, Norn.
Nope.
Swings to hit and misses. And then it moves over one. That's a provoke if you guys want it.
Dibs.
I was gonna do it too, but yeah, you go first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I need it.
Oh, definitely.
Roll damage.
Holy shit.
How do you want to
Jeez,
do this?
Hate this up the rest of us, man.
Cut it down the middle so it just falls apart again.
All right. This is my
Just
boomstick.
pulling.
All right, so there is that.
Sorry, Norn.
Ah,
I just
it
look
happened.
over him with that Let's smile and then say sorry. I got overexcited again.
All right.
It happened.
Marxus, you're up. Grog, you're on deck.
I will continue to make my way down and try and find them.
Marxus!
What are you doing now, you stupid halfling?
To be fair, it's not my fault this time.
Roll me a perception check, Marxus, as you're running up. Okay. Cool. You see these guys, two of them inside, and you and Mogami outside. Seems like there's definitely some fighting, but it's blocked up by the doorway here.
What'd you do, Mogami?
I just said it's not my fault. I didn't open the door.
It's always your fault.
Explain that to me. I say while we're not wasting time arguing.
If that's all you're doing, that's your turn. Grog, you're up. You hear you hear Marxus and Mogami arguing behind you. Grog,
What?
you're up.
Thank you. I would like to walk over the dead body of that one.
Save
And
me,
then
Greg.
walk over her. I can hit him from here. So I'm going to attack him with that battle axe.
That misses.
And then gonna use my bonus action to punch it in the face. As missing is never fun. And then I'm just gonna whiff.
Mhm.
And then say, well, shit.
All right. Meanwhile, you guys can't see it, but I just want you to imagine like Erky back in the library back there. Guys, where'd everyone go? He wanders. Let's see, that's about how far he would go. He wanders a bit further forward, but he's just like, where did you guys get? Oh, damn. All right, and with that, the last Skelly tries to strike back at you, Grog.
Good God, man.
It's good with the shovel, man. Oh, oops.
No, not really.
Well, at least he can hit you.
It's
All right, so there we are. Take damage, normal. So boom, 2 damage. It hits you. At this point, you're just like more annoyed by it than actually hurt by
another
it.
one.
Bonk. Norn, you're up. Mogami, you're on deck.
Nope, don't hit.
Oh man. Don't you have a cantrip or something?
That for what?
Oh, well, you wouldn't be able to use it now anyways.
Yeah.
The heck was that?
Don't worry about it.
Say hi to Nanny for us.
Will do.
All right. Okay, so Mogami, you're up. Marxus, you're on deck.
They're the ones who open the door. They're the ones who provoke the skeletons. I just sent a message to you and wait, where's Urki?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm not his babysitter. What do you want from me?
Message. Erky,
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
we're
3
currently fighting some
Mississippi,
skeletons. Just
4 Mississippi,
backtrack a bit
5
and
Mississippi, 6 Mississippi.
All right, there you go. What? Okay.
he said, "Okay, guys."
Okay could mean so many things.
Well, he also said what, but
So he's confused.
but he ended with okay, so I think he got it.
I ended with what the fuck? I didn't get it.
Oops.
All right. That's enough for your talking. What else are you doing?
That's my action. I talked way longer than I was supposed to have. Because I talked in the message and to him, so I'm ending my turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, I personally would believe that I'm using too much of my time.
All right, Marxus, you are up.
So I can kind of see the skeleton up there. I have some point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. Gosh darn it. I will come behind Norn and I will help him. Norn, get your shit
Say-
together and kill the skeleton.
I'm not sure if that's helping, but I will try.
All right. So that is your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Was that me?
Oh, hello, War. Warborn's following. Fun. So, yep, Grog, you were on deck. What are you doing at this point?
We're going to cut it in half, hopefully.
Hopefully, roll away.
You can do it.
No, we're not going to cut it in half
Damn it,
because
Brock.
my arm is getting tired. So we're going to try punching it in the face. And we are going to punch it in the face
There
because
we
my
go.
arm's not tired.
Roll that damage.
Oh,
Punch
man, I was hoping for once it would have been so funny.
it. No.
So
Punch it in
bam.
the face, so now it's has an indent in its forehead of my knuckle.
Now more like a cracked in, hollowed front. It you broke its dome. It's
There's
all right. So
a way
that's
to crack a skull.
that's you. Erky, meanwhile, over here is just like, oh damn, oh they're in trouble again. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And you can't see it, but he's going to
Trouble
start.
in the head.
He's going to start running. Whoa, whoa,
What?
nothing.
I didn't.
The skeleton did not disappear for any reason.
No, of course not.
All right, there we are. You guys, you hear the pitter patter of him running up, and he's like, "It's okay. Are you guys fine?" All right, and with that, it's the last skeleton. He tries to come down against you, Grog. Since you hit him, he's going to hit you back.
Ha
Or is he? Swinging wide, you're able to just
Flip him off.
sidestep out of the way, give him the bird, and you're probably going to go to town on him again. Norn, you are up. Mogami, you are on deck. Norn, what are you doing?
Norm doesn't.
Damn it all to hell.
Hold on.
Well, probably.
Marxus's aid ally that he did for you, does that allow for advantage?
It gives him advantage, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
roll one more time at normal on that. So first roll is 12. Second roll is good
One
job.
less.
Norn,
Thank you, Marxus.
I-
I very
I-
much appreciate it.
I told you to get your shit together.
Yeah.
All right, Norn.
I'm a scholar. That doesn't help me.
You have flashbacks to your youth. Mogami, it's your turn.
All right. Sure, move. All right, I can see that one barely.
Okay.
I used Mrs. Mockery.
Cool, cool.
And because I talked to in the Celestial. This Celestial is like sounding like choir type music coming from my voice, but you don't understand it at all because you guys don't speak Celestial.
Okay, so your Catholic boy singing actually does damage him. He misses his save and ends up taking 3 damage from that. Nearly dropping him. It looks like he's much weaker at this point. All right, that was a move. That was your action.
I go and then end my turn.
Okay. Everybody roll me a perception real quick. Cool. All right. You don't see anything. Even you, Norn. Marxus, you're up. Grog, you're on deck.
Okay.
You're crying.
Norn's shorter than me, right?
Oh, yeah, just by a bit.
Not by a lot, so be careful.
Look at me.
Can I shoot an arrow over him?
Yeah, you'd be able to shoot through him. I'd say at disadvantage, but you could do it.
I'm doing
Shoot
it.
through me.
Norn, hold on to your butt.
He whispers behind me into my ear.
Hold on to your butt.
That hits. So, Norn, you hear him say that, and then all of a sudden, something zips right by your head. Roll damage.
Right above or right near his ear?
Right near the ear.
Mm.
How do you want to do this?
The arrow lodges itself into one of the eye sockets, detaching the head from the body. The head flies with the arrow and implants into one of the roots behind it.
Thwack.
Thwack indeed. It dies. Dies a horrible little skeleton death. And with that, it seems like everything is over. It seems like there's no more fighting to be had.
Can I roll perception to be sure of this?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and check again if you really want to.
Loot the bodies.
All right. Yeah, you don't see anything out of the norm.
Anything good here?
No, it just seems like another garden area. Grog, as you're looking over the corpses, they seem to just have like some robes and those shovels that they've been attacking you with. They're undead, so they don't really carry any personal belongings with them. It's about at this point that Mogami, Urki, runs up and he's like, "Helgad, are you okay? Is everything all right?"
Yeah, why do you ask?
We just.
Grog
we
just.
I don't know.
we
That
just-
last
we just
skeleton.
Yeah.
We just opened up the door and there were
Grog.
skeletons, and we just ended up killing the skeletons just now.
Well, Norn ended up doing nothing, so I had to save him. So you know,
Why did I run?
I don't know. Now you're all tired.
Yes, that's true. All right,
So
so
don't worry.
I'm sorry.
You can walk back.
It probably isn't, but no, we're gonna go down anyway.
yeah.
Mark-
Marxist, do you want me to move you over?
Play
Yeah, I've got a fussy kid in my arms.
No worries, I'll just move you back over to where we were before. Wow, this is kind of chugging on my end right now. All right, so here you guys are at the stairs.
We still haven't explored everywhere back in the dirt area, but we can go downstairs. Might as well.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
I love that.
What did you do?
Nothing. Yet.
Wow, that's actually nice.
What are these things in the walls?
looks like dragon statues.
Cool.
So as you guys get over,
Why are there so many?
we're going to be wrapping in 30 minutes. Okay. So yeah, as you guys come in here, it seems
Damn,
like
that's a lot of them.
this space is a little bit better lit as you see more torches along the walls in this space.
Oh, yeah, there's one over here, and then there's one over here.
And oh my goodness,
Looks like there's 2 doors here.
guys, my game just froze.
Snapdragons.
Oh boy.
Or normal dragons, I don't know.
So give me a second. I'm going to try to refresh it, see if that'll clear it.
One Mississippi.
Okay, that loaded all that stuff up. I'm going to go ahead and empty the event log real quick. And dump it again. Okay, so now let's hop back to the map. You guys may have to rejoin.
Already did.
Yay, good.
Wait, what do we need to do?
Just refresh the page.
Most of the people disconnecting, reconnecting.
Yeah, I see most of you guys have actually done that already. Okay, so yeah, let me see real quick. Yeah, so as you guys continue walking around here, it's like this seems just like a causeway in a hallway. Norn, you're right next to a door that's here.
Indeed.
And Marxus is next to this other door down here. Both of you guys roll me perception checks.
Nope, I got death.
Listening through the door, you don't hear anything on the other side.
Can I listen?
Same deal. You could try. You look at Norn, and both of you are just kind of like, yeah, nothing. Shrug against each other.
Dun, 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 dun,
So which
dun,
one do we
dun,
want
dun.
open?
That's a very good question, Norn.
Or
I
both
have
at the
no
same
idea.
time?
So what is it that you guys are wanting to do?
I
Open doors.
would open this door stealthily.
Roll me a stealth check.
Well, that answers that question. We're going with this door.
It's nothing but heavy.
Cool. All right, that's going to be something -1. All right, that's an interesting number. Okay, so we're opening this one here on the south end.
Yeah.
Okay. As you open the door, you see a quick space in here. There's twigs and roots that are piled along the floor of the sagging chamber. And it looks like there's a vast opening along the south end of this, but this seems to be something of a storage chamber, except for you see that there's goblins that are in here that are currently working.
Well, it's a good thing I know Goblin.
Yeah, it's also a good thing that they haven't seen you yet. Norrin, roll me a
Are you
stealth check
trembling
real
now?
quick.
Since you're standing right behind him.
Worth it. Damn, he's
Okay,
stealthier
you're
than he
fine.
is.
It's the one time that you're able to be exceedingly quiet.
He gave me such a good pep talk earlier. I'm making up for it.
I whisper to him, "You
Get it
finally
together.
got your shit together."
Get it together.
Thank you, Senpai.
All right, so they haven't noticed you, but you feel like it probably won't be long before they see the door open and a elfish and dwarfish person standing in the way.
Oh man, I just had an idea, but it could backfire so bad.
Are you going to drop your sword, Misty step into the other side of the room and try to shoot them with the bow and arrow?
No.
Okay.
My master of intrigue says that I can how do you say that word? You can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that you hear. So assuming these goblins are gibbering away,
Yeah.
I could impersonate them and try and like make them run or something.
Okay. So
Run where?
you rolled pretty high, so they don't know you're here. What is it that you're wanting to do? Because seriously, stuff like that, if you want to try it, please try it.
No, please do go on.
I look back at everyone. Hey, I could yell at them at Goblin.
How does that help?
Same.
Well, I mean, it looks like there's a door up north and a place down south. I could try and make them hide.
Okay.
You feel like you see these ones over here loading up, grabbing his sacks and starting to like move over towards here to move some of the stuff around. This one starts to head over this way, and you're wondering if he's going to see you.
Quick, do what you're gonna do.
I will.
And the shaman's name is Brunel if you need it.
Brunel, okay.
Granola.
I will. Oh god, this is gonna probably go super bad.
That's what you got me for.
I will impersonate Goblin.
Okay. Are you trying to impersonate just any goblin, or are you trying to impersonate a specific goblin that you've met before?
I will impersonate the shaman Grinnell.
All right. Let's see. Where's that on your sheet again?
It's
Features, traits.
Master of Intrigue under features and traits.
Okay. Disguise kit. Okay.
And I can mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature.
Okay. So this is let's see. This is yeah. Give me a deception and go ahead and take it with advantage because you've listened to Grinnell speak. You've been around. You remember the little lisps and ticks that she had in her voice. Watch, she's going to roll a 1.
An advantage roll, that'd be horrible. Or
Oh.
oh,
What are you saying?
So I'm gonna be like, shit, I don't know.
Come on, man.
That's
You can role play. You can do this. It's not hard.
Quick, run! We're in danger. Hide! Get out of that room! But don't come towards my voice. We're in trouble over here.
And I'm just rolling insight. And Jesus Christ, they all believe you. Fuck. So let's see. All right, so a bunch of them, like one of them, you can see this guy. He actually. Oh, come on. Let me rotate this. There we are. And yeah, he runs down and out and away from you guys this direction. The rest of these guys, first one runs up here, opens the door, steps inside. The other two run up through this door as well, and they close it. They close that door behind them. So they've cleared out of the room, and you heard them yelling like, "Oh no, Grinnell said we need to go. Something's wrong. Something's wrong." And congratulations.
Beautifully done.
Norn steps into the room, seeing an empty space.
Nobody gonna come in with me?
Oh, and I kind of.
Alright.
I follow Norn in and give a thumbs up to Marxus. Good job.
Marxus, what are you doing?
I'm like, these idiots. I'm still gonna stealthily walk in. Which doesn't really matter, but you know.
I want to show my senpai that I can stealth too.
You like
You're
this?
better than he did.
Master, look,
And then-
I'm doing
and
it
then-
too.
Wait, well, so I can do this for 1 minute. So as I walk in, still impersonating the voice,
Whoa.
I'm gonna be like, "Look out! Here they come! Avoid them!"
The 1 minute thing is just your minimum requirement to actually mimic the voices is to hear them for 1 minute. So you can keep going indefinitely.
Okay, well, yeah. So I pretty much yell out, "Avoid them! Don't get near them!"
So I need you to roll me a perception check. Marxus and Grog.
Nice.
Thanks. I guess I would have picked it up. I'm not stupid.
All right. Well then. So before I do this, I need you guys to know what you're looking at the south end of this. Like as you're looking downwards, you are actually seeing. You're seeing that this is this southern wall is collapsed, and that it opens into a vast cavern. Yeah, all of this south of you. And luminescent fungus on the rough-hewn walls here and the high roof loom over a twilight grove of sickly briars, brushes, saplings, and other woody plants. There's the ruined walls and hollow towers here protrude from the briars, as though at once this was part of one of the outer parapets. So, with you guys seeing that, you see and you pick out a whole bunch of these little eyes that are beating out from the bushes. And here we go. Resources, GM tools.
Does the goblins believe me when I said don't come near us?
As far as you can tell, yeah. But yeah, that's just as far as you can tell. So that's Twilight Grove, and then I need 54. Okay, yeah, tagging all of these is been absolutely amazing.
And I'm all out of go.
Pretty much. All right, so let's go ahead and...
Actually,
Why am I all the way over here now?
What?
yeah, you were right next to me.
I'm in the hall by the fire snipe.
I fixed it.
There's Casey.
All right.
Mucho Godland.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Yep, that one is there. Norn, you were up. And Mogami, you were on deck.
But I'm going to do it on this one over here.
So you step up, and you're going to do that. All right. So you cast Sacred Flame, extending your hand forward and letting the divine light come off of your hands as you say the words. This is a dexterity. Yeah. So dex save, normal. And
Damn, that kid died.
the flames from it consume the bush around it, but this thing stands still as the flame misses it. All right,
Whoops.
that was your move. That was an action. What else are you doing? You got a bonus.
That's it.
All right. Okay, so let's see. All right, yeah, they would. Let's go and do this. Final War, and we're going to have to remove this. Delete. So let's. Okay. Cool. Mogami, you are up.
Let's see here. Wait, let's see. Which one did Norn attack?
This one on the right. Back
Which
end.
one?
Yeah, the one that you're on yet. message?
Oh,
No. There.
this is mockery.
Same one, different one.
It's the same one that he just tried attack.
All right, that's a wisdom save, and normal. And he made it.
Word.
You are one ugly weed.
It feels offended.
I am Groot.
Not.
Okay, so that is you. All right.
I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay. Marxus, roll me perception real quick. And Grog, you're up. You're on deck. All right. Cool beans. And that is going to be this one back here. All right. So further down the way, you guys see, like a twig like start to run and move, and then you see it disappear again as it settles into another bush. Yep. All right.
Back. Sorry.
Welcome back. All right, Grog, you are up. Marxus, you're on deck.
Attack this one.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. How do you want to do this?
Chop it in multiple pieces. That's what I'm going to do. Chop it in multiple pieces.
All right.
And
You turn the thing into kindling as you break it down limb by limb by limb. It is dead.
Now we're still ready in action.
That was an action. You have a bonus action and you have your move.
I already moved, so I'm gonna end my turn, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that is... All right, so Grog, this one moves up to you, and not you,
I'm
sorry,
not.
Norn, and attempts to claw at you, Norn. Oop. 19 hit.
Yeah.
All right. That would be a 1. I know what the dice say, but that's not right. That would be a 1.
No, one is one.
Yeah, so we'll just adjust your health since it's not going to apply normally. So you're at 20. Yay. and that is that.
How much max health do you have, Norn?
27 is my max health.
I still have more than you.
Well,
Now,
uh,
this other one to the left of you or the east of you tries to swing and attack at you. 12 does not hit, and so he swings wide, comes down at you. You're able to parry and dodge its claws away from you as it ducks back around and tries to come at you again. That is its turn. And there we go. Marxus, you are up.
Wait, nope, never mind.
Okay. If I shot at that blight, would I have disadvantage?
Still going through Norn's square, technically.
Sorry, what?
That blight right here. But I have disadvantage.
If you were trying to shoot through,
Yeah.
no, you should be fine.
And I will try and shoot it with an arrow.
Okay.
Hey, hang on to your butt, Nord.
You hit.
well done, Senpai.
Huh.
Roll damage. That kills this one. So, boom, boom. How do you want to do this?
Is it just one or is it two of them like the picture shows?
It's just the one. The token shows them in pairs, but it's just one.
Huh. I was assuming that was one whole thing.
So I will do this cool maneuver where I loose my arrow and it curves around Norn, shooting it through the legs, which in essence rips its legs off, and then bloody sap just pours out as it gasps its last breath.
So dramatic.
Come on, you gotta have some flair.
Yeah, true, true. I did chop all mine's legs off.
So I just did it with an arrow. There you go.
All right. So that is your turn.
Turns out they were spider things, not people.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Erky in the background has fallen behind and wasn't able to come up on you guys. He's
Oh, jeez.
he's ran into the goblins that you had sent back north, and he's just like, oh god, I hope they don't see me. And he actually attempts to hide.
Oh shit.
I told the golems to avoid us.
Well, we'll
Well, Erky's dead.
Is he? You don't know.
Alright, go. Gama, let's go save him.
Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and just hold off. Hold off on that. And yeah, you guys don't know what's going on with him, but
Use his entire being to hide.
and let's see. Yep.
Got new
All right.
person in chat.
All right. So, one of the things that you guys may notice is that there's the goblin that's up here opens the door and steps back through.
What are you doing?
He's like, "Oh, who the hell are you?"
What?
He yells that. All right. This point, this twig blight right here comes up to Grog.
You moved the goblin as well.
Did I?
Yep.
Yep, they both moved.
So I did. All right, we'll just put that there. And tries to claw Grog.
He does not claw Grog.
Well, he tries.
That's true. He tries his best.
All right. And goblin that's down along this way runs further down and away. As he's going, he's yelling, "Aid us! Aid us, protector of the Twilight Grove!" In
Oh, fuck.
um,
I mean,
yelling
First
that in
time.
Goblin.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, totally. That's why I was like, oh, nothing.
So who understands Goblin? Marxist does. That's
Me.
it. Marxist and
Marcus
Norn.
and Norn.
You guys understand that. Then you hear him yell. All right, that is end of the round. That was 6 seconds. Wow. God damn. All right, so
And it is now 11 o'clock.
all right. So this, guys, we're at time. This is the big fight. I'll tell you that. Do you guys want to pause here? Because
yeah.
at this point, that's what we'll call it then.
All
This
right.
is the big fight, and I have.
No
Oh
healing.
boy.
We're screwed.
Well, because we leveled, does that mean I have access to my second level spells, or are those already considered used, spent?
I'm going to say that you need a long rest before you're able to use your spells, mate.
All right. Yeah, I got one spell.
Use it wisely.
And I guess still have my Misty Step.
Yeah, because your flashback didn't burn it. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to
No, I've not. I've been raged twice.
tune this down and pop this up. All right. So, yeah. Here we are. There we are. Let's go ahead and we'll quickly mark experience for the previous fights. And that is, oh my god, that is basically like
Pittance.
uh-huh. It's 250 experience points, guys. Split that 4 ways.
25?
Gosh darn it. I tell the goblins to disappear and run away, and they call their freaking master.
It's what
Well, you did scare the piss out of him, so what do you expect?
Yep, so yeah, that's going to be 65 experience points, and that's me rounding up.
65 for everyone.
Yeah, 65 per person.
We'll be at level 4 in no time like this.
Yep.
Totally.
All right. So, any questions? Any comments?
We're all gonna die? Hopefully not.
Okay. So, the plan is next session we're going to finish this and see how the end of this leg will take us. We may have a week or 2 week hiatus and break between there, because and we also are going to need to have a discussion of where do we want to go next as we're approaching the end of this adventure in this module. So,
I heard the Mazuri Coast is good this time of year.
The what?
You're a sailor, you should know this.
Yeah, I heard the word coast, and so I said the what?
The Menagerie Coast.
Menagerie.
he doesn't know what that is. Or
Yeah, I
at
have no
least
idea what you're talking
or
about.
at least it is in another part of the world.
Oh yeah, did you guys decide on what lore you guys wanted to go with? That Critical Role thing or the other one?
We're going to do the yeah, we're going to go do critical. So here's the deal, guys. Let's pop back here. We're going to pop over to the inn. I'm going to close the map. So yeah,
I need to do some homework reading.
and
Listening.
we're
Yeah.
going to close this. Let's find
Tavern music. We need good tavern music.
So let's go ahead and we'll just play this and we can talk a little bit.
I approve.
So basically, what we have ahead of us is we have a few different books and other such things. I posted in the Discord what we're going to be using as far as resources. So if you'll take a look at that at some point, you'll see it in out of session what we're using. So our basic core, Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, Monster Manual. We have access to Xanthar's Guide to Everything, and we're using the module for Sunless Citadel. We're also using the Tal'Dorei Critical Role campaign setting, which, if you were paying attention earlier, some of the flashback materials that I had used are in regards with that. I had talked with each of you guys in regards to your backstory. I'll be touching base with you again so that we can
Yeah,
be
I don't
able
remember
to...
doing it, to be honest.
you were at PAX, mate.
Ow, right. That's why it never happened. We'll have to take care of that.
Yeah, but we'll take a look at... we'll take a bit more of a look at that. And Casey, you're talking about the Menagerie Coast. The Menagerie
Yeah.
Coast is actually on the continent to the east of the setting that we're currently playing in. We're playing on the old continent, or campaign 1.
So sorry, just Menagerie Coast is the only one that was the only coastline I could remember off the top of my head.
Yep, but that's actually across the ocean to the east.
I do own a boat, I think. Let's check.
Right, and that's what I'm meaning to talk about, because at this point, we can I can either go back and we can find another module that matches what we're doing, or we can be able to start to take this off the rails and actually have some fun with it. And I don't think...
Go ahead.
I don't think it's going to kill me to try to take this off the rails for us. I just basically need to know what our expectations are, where we're running with it, and we can be able to run this a little bit more. But I'm going to have to do, like, planning and sprints between because we're doing this virtually instead of in person. There's going to have to be more that I'm setting up.
All right. I'm not like. I'm sorry, Grog. You said you had a pirate ship. You have a ship.
Trying to make sure that the pirate gets a ship.
All right, well, I gotta hop off, voice guys.
All right, Marxus. Hey, thanks for joining us.
No worries. I'll have to scream like a goblin next session.
Oh yeah. Hey, are you going to still be around later?
Potential.
Okay, I'll just poke you.
Yep.
Alright.
I have. Well, I have a. I have proficiencies with water vehicles.
Mm.
Okay.
We'll
Up the
pool
lane
our money
pin.
together for a boat.
50 feet. Lucky charm. Or you may roll for random trinket. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick. Set of common clothes and then a pouch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a look at that.
So what you're saying is
Table.
now what he's saying is we're don't at some point we have to do a quest to get back your ship.
I know how to drive one. That's a.
And I'm saying is like at some certain point you could technically start a quest to have us try to help you get your ship back.
If not my original one, we could just steal someone else's. I mean,
There you go.
Faro.
All right.
No sentimental value to the ship. Okay.
Now, Charles.
Well,
we-
I'll remember my first one, but that's
So
my
Charles,
first.
we had been talking about your family and the history that you actually had. I have a good tie-in for an organization that may have family ties with your family. It would be the Houses of Cragmar or Craghammer, and they are part of the Cliffkeep Mountain.
100.
The establishment at Cliffkeep Mountain. There's five great houses that are part of that, and I was thinking I could be able to set up your family as a sub house or a sub family underneath one of these houses.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Real quick, Joe, I need to roll a D100 for that trinket.
Yeah.
How do I? Is there one on GM Forge?
Yeah, there is. If you hit pools. Actually,
Okay.
no, it's not. Here, just type /RD100. Let's see if that should do it for you. They're
Like that?
like add a space. Well, no, it's /roll D and then
Right,
100.
I forgot the roll.
Yeah, so /R and then D100.
Does that say 35?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, 35 it looks like.
Yeah, that's a 35.
That's good.
What did you get?
A white sequin gloved sized for a human.
Ooh, oh.
No, that's not stupid. That glove is a family heirloom from your mother that was handed down. As you pull it out of your pocket and sniff it, you can still be able to pull off the faintest smell of perfumed roses. And you remember fondly her raising you.
I need a rose wine. Hey, there you go, rose wine. Boom. Or short. Rose for short.
Yeah, and I have a possible thing for Marxus and Mogami. I have
Yeah.
something that I have a few hooks here that I've been looking at that might be fun for you, but basically, if we're going
Chardonnay.
freeform, I need to like write out some plot points. I need to get some different ideas, and that's why I think once we end this other module, I want you guys to think about like what are the goals and what are the things that you would want to see your character go through. What are some things that you would want them to experience, and we can talk about it abstractly.
There you go, Joe. That's
Oh.
my mom's name.
Chardonnay.
Well, it's a white glove, and a Chardonnay is a white wine. Oh, I figured it matches, right?
I love it.
Beautiful.
Also, yeah, I totally want to go with the Herdazians. I've got cousins and uncles and family members everywhere.
You want to go that route?
I totally want to go that route.
I so was hoping that you would, because I actually think that like
But everyone has to be an alcohol name.
yeah, but that's the thing is like I'm thinking that like I'm going to give you advantage on like having family in locations and places you wouldn't expect. So like
Just doing whatever.
Yeah, so like as you go and as you guys go through adventures, I was thinking, well, we'll just be able to pull out like random family members every now and then, and like I'll, if you let me, and if you don't mind, I will get creative with that.
You have to run the names by me though.
I'll give you just the name.
Yes, that's fine with me.
Because
As long as I
some
can
of these are close families, some of them are probably going to be
farther
distant.
away.
Yeah, distant relatives. Maybe you haven't seen them for like years, or maybe you've never met them because they were on like your great aunt's second side, twice removed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At the
Yeah,
end of this though, you know what I should do? I should just go to ancestry.com and start up a family tree for Grog. All right.
Grog, alcohol. Man, yeah.
All right. I'm not sure if anyone who's watching is paying attention to the chat, but again, we have wrapped up for the night. Sorry, guys. We're just post talking right now.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, yeah, that's Atropos. If he's still there, I don't know if he is,
What's
but
the chat say?
oh, we just had one chat through the entire night. But Atropos is the individual that is developing the Foundry virtual tabletop that I've been telling you guys about. It's pretty sweet, and I'm excited to try it out.
I'm excited to see the work because I've been keeping track of what you've been posting.
Oh yeah, it's really cool. All right, well, as far as the stream is concerned, for the people that have been watching, thank you for watching. I hope this was entertaining for you guys as it was for us. We hope to be able to keep putting this on. If you want to join us again, we'll be back on next Friday, and it will be 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll look forward to talking to you then, and you guys have a great night. Peace.